everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a little 37-week pregnancy update. So quickly, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Amy. I blog and vlog about all things mummy related. I have 3 daughters and this is baby number 4, cooking away. I'm officially 37 weeks, which means full term, which is obviously very exciting but quite scary at the same time. I do feel like we're pretty much ready for her now. The only thing I've got left to do is fit the Isofix base into my car, which I keep threatening to do, but I haven't got around to doing yet. But yeah, so that's the last job on the list, and then we are ready for baby girl to come. I shared a video this week which is a what's in my hospital bag. If you haven't already watched it, then I will link it in the bio so it's easy for you to find. But yeah, I have my bag packed. It's actually just down here waiting to be called upon. And I'm at the stage now where you are kind of like second guessing any little niggle, any little twinge, anything really. I have been getting some signs that, you know, due date is getting closer, but they're the type of signs that when you Google them, it's like, oh, so your baby could be coming in the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks, and it's like, yeah, no shit. I feel like the bumps definitely dropped quite a lot. I took some pictures at my baby shower and my bump looked quite high, and like it seems to have dropped quite a lot. Downgraded my Gaviscon to like a mini bottle because I'm just not drinking it as much, maybe like having a sip here and there, but before I was like glugging it. So I definitely feel like she's dropped. I've lost that like indigestion, acid refluxy type feeling so much. I say it and it'll probably come back now. Since my last update, I had another midwife appointment. As I mentioned, I'd had my growth scan and she had dropped a teeny little bit, but they weren't worried. They just said chat to the midwife, and the midwife has just said looks absolutely fine, although you can see that there's a little bit of a dip. It actually matches up, the dip now actually matches up with where she was at like my 12-week scan, so it can just be that the measurements have been a bit inaccurate or something like that. So yeah, she was completely happy with that. I had my bloods taken again, which showed that my iron levels had dropped down quite a lot again, which was the only real cause for concern. I've been now placed under a consultant care, and I had an iron infusion this week, which involved me going into hospital. I actually had to go onto the labour ward, which was like really bizarre because obviously the only times you're normally on a labour ward is when you're in labour. And I went into like a room, there was like a cot and everything like ready for a lady to come in and have their baby, and I had to go on a nasty drip, so I had like a cannula in my arm, which is so sore, it's so horrible, and have like the iron like dripped in. It had quite a high dosage, so it took about an hour, and I just had a cup of tea and sat in a room and just kind of like, it was a very bizarre experience. The last time I was on the labour ward was when I was having Lottie, and you know, I was in loads of pain and then on loads of drugs, so you just kind of like forget about everything. So to be there in a completely level-headed state is a bit different. So anyway, I've had my iron infusion though. She did say they usually like make you feel better quite quickly, so a bit more energy, sleeping a little bit better and things like that, but it takes about 2 weeks to like fully get into your bloodstream. So they are just gonna retest my bloods again probably next week, see if it's like brought them up at all, and possibly book me in for another one after my due date if obviously she's not already here, just to make sure that those levels don't drop down again. But as it stands, they're still quite happy for me to like continue with the birth plan that I have and not sort of like take any special precautions, so that's good. This week has also been a heat wave in the UK, which is just what you want at 9 months pregnant, a heat wave. It is boiling. I'm sat here now in just shorts and t-shirt. I cannot bear to put anything else on. I've had a fan on me until like the second I hit record, and all the windows open and everything, and I've just like turned the fan off quickly to film this because it was so noisy. But yeah, I'm just like literally walking around with the fan at the moment, drinking ice drinks and staying in the shade. I cannot think of anything worse than going outside right now. It's like 32 degrees and I'm literally dying. My girls are winter babies, so I have never experienced heavy pregnancy in a heat wave, and it's just not good. My ankles are like swollen. Yeah, not sleeping great because of the heat, and also like the baby's so low now, I'm literally getting up to go to the toilet every hour, I would say. A few things I'm doing to keep myself cool is, one, you know, just like loose baggy clothing. Two, having like cold showers whenever I feel like I'm overheating. At some points I feel like I'm burning from the inside outwards. I am so hot, so just have a quick cold shower. Also, just like putting your feet in a cold bowl of water is really good for cooling off a little bit. Keeping hydrated, drinking loads of water. That's what I'm doing to try and keep myself cool at the moment. That's pretty much everything for this little update. I'm trying to just stay really active at the moment without overdoing it. I think it's really easy at the end of your pregnancy to think, oh, I need to go on a 10-mile hike to get this baby out, and like, if the baby's not ready to come, baby's not going to come. So although I'm staying active and like doing my bits and like still doing my cleaning and going out for walks and doing all of that, I'm not overdoing it, because it's the last thing you want to do. Just end up in pain, aching and in pain, and the baby still doesn't come. So I'm trying to be patient, and yeah, next week I'll probably be like, I'll do anything to get this baby out, and like be eating loads of curries and whatever. But right now I'm just, it's too hot for me to go into labour. Anyway, let's have a little look at bumps. This is the 37-week bump. I do feel like she's dropped. Still very round, just big in here, but before it was like she was more up here. So that's bump, still growing away, still kicking away, still very active and everything. Yeah, I'm going to leave this update here for now, just a quick little one to tell you how I've been doing. I hope you have enjoyed it. Obviously I'm coming to the end of my pregnancy journey now, so you know, any of these could be the last one if she decides to make an early appearance, but if not, I will continue to update. And yeah, I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye guys.